So the 2026 Met Gala just ended, and honestly, a lot happened. I don't think people realize just how messy this night actually was. We had all 4 members of BLACKPINK in one spot, aespa dealing with some seriously rude paparazzi. There's a lot to catch up on, so let's just get into it. Let's start with Lisa. She was officially part of the Met Gala host committee, becoming the first K-pop artist in history to hold that position. But what's interesting is, even before she stepped onto the carpet, people were already trying to drag her. Early hotel clips started circulating online, and suddenly everyone had something to say, criticizing her hair, questioning the styling, even calling the look boring before seeing the full outfit. And then she arrived. She stepped onto the carpet in this sheer sculpted gown, and then the veil, held up by multiple sculpted arms, actual replicas of Lisa's own arms. And suddenly, the same people who were criticizing her started backtracking. Once the full look came together, the perception completely shifted. People admitted they judged too early, and what was once called boring quickly became one of the most talked about looks of the night, because Lisa didn't just wear something pretty, she understood the theme. Then we have Jennie, and honestly, her night might have been one of the most chaotic. As a longtime Chanel ambassador, she arrived in this strapless gown, covered in around 15,000 hand-sewn leaves, paired with a very minimal, almost no makeup look. But before she even stepped onto the carpet, the drama had already started. A viral clip showed Jennie leaving her hotel, where people in the crowd appeared to be mocking her, and the moment quickly spread online.
Jennie, who are you?
Then she finally appeared on the carpet, and just like that, the reaction split. Some people praised the elegance, but others criticized everything, saying she had lost her aura, calling the look boring, and pointing out the simplicity of the makeup. And that's what makes this interesting, because this wasn't a simple look at all. It almost feels like no matter what Jennie does, it never stays just about the outfit. It always turns into a debate. Then we have Rosé back at the Met for the 3rd time. This year, she arrived in a sleek black Saint Laurent gown with an oversized bird detail right at the front. She's a longtime Saint Laurent ambassador, which is why her style usually stays within that clean, minimal black silhouette. And the reactions? They were very divided. While many praised her visuals, others felt the look was repetitive and way too safe for a theme like fashion is art. Some even pointed out that she sticks to a similar black dress silhouette every single year, calling it predictable. Then we have Jisoo, and first impressions really do matter. This marks her very first Met Gala appearance, a huge milestone, especially since her group mates have all attended before. For her debut, she arrived as a global ambassador for Dior, wearing a custom, glittering creation, giving the whole look a soft, romantic, princess-like finish. Overall, her debut felt intentional, classic, polished, and aligned with her image. And then, the night took a controversial turn with Karina making her Met Gala debut. She arrived in a Prada look that was widely praised, but the real conversation didn't stay on the outfit for long. A video gaining attention suggested Karina wasn't getting much focus, with some pointing out how Asian artists often receive less visibility at these Western events. At the same time, while Karina was posing, a clip started circulating showing photographers repeatedly calling her Jisoo instead of addressing her correctly. Once the video spread, backlash was immediate.
Jisoo, this way! Jisoo!
Despite everything happening around her, Karina remained composed, and fans are rightfully praising her professionalism under pressure. Then we have Ning, making her first ever appearance at the event for Gucci. Her look featured a dramatic black gown with layered ruffles, creating a voluminous, dark princess aesthetic. The design quickly gained attention online, with many calling it striking for a debut. Overall, Ning's appearance stood out as a strong moment for aespa's growing presence in global luxury fashion. And that was the 2026 Met Gala, a night where fashion wasn't just fashion anymore. It became controversy, debate, and chaos all at once. But at the center of it all, one thing stayed clear. K-pop didn't just attend the Met Gala anymore, it owned the conversation. So now I want to know, who actually won the night for you? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious to see who you think actually won the night.